What's good? It's your boy Boss. I want to thank you for checking out the channel. Before we get started today, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when your boy drop a new video. So let's get started. Today I want to talk about, is snitching a deal breaker? Now, I want to talk about this because over the past year and a half, we all know what happened with Tekashi 6ix9ine, him snitching on his whole crew, him getting prison time and then getting out of prison. Now he's a free man. He came out telling everybody to suck his dick, and he lit, you know what I'm saying? So he put out his songs, did his videos, did his interviews, and for the most part, his fans was still fucking with him. Even some just bystander people that didn't really care about 6ix9ine but knew who he was, they was fucking with him. But you have this targeted group, I want to call them the culture, that despises 6ix9ine and despises everything he does and doesn't stand for what he represents. And I understand that. So what really made me want to talk about this topic was we have a new rapper out of Philly, I believe, by the name of Hunna. And he also has, they say he's affiliated with snitching, or he snitched on somebody from the streets. Now, from what I gather from his story is his brother was killed in front of his face, in front of him and his mama. And I guess they told on who did it. Now, from what I see, he wasn't in the streets, Hunna was, but I feel like ever since what happened with Tekashi 6ix9ine, people are taking this no snitching thing to another level, and that's understandable. But my question to you is snitching a deal breaker? And I'm going to answer it in two parts. Yes, it is a deal breaker, and no, it isn't a deal breaker. So why do I say yes, it is a deal breaker? I say yes, it is a deal breaker because if you somebody that's from the streets, that grew up with that street mentality, you're not gonna agree with what 6ix9ine did or what Hunna did or what anybody did when it comes to snitching. Now, at the same time, I feel like we should be able to separate the streets and the rap game, but they parallel so much together because people want to act like they from the streets or say they are from the streets, and they want to bridge that gap with streets and hip hop. It's always been like this. This kind of one of the foundations of hip hop, and I think that's why some of the people that feel the way they feel the way they feel, because when you grew up on that, stop no snitching, stop snitching, stop tattletelling. Like, I grew up on that. Don't be tattletelling, stuff like that. So it's ingrained in us at an early age. But at the same time, I feel like we should make distinctions when it's actual streets and street beef, and rappers that was used to be in the streets or came from the streets that are rappers now. We should make the distinction, because I feel like the no snitching shit shouldn't have no bearing or no leeway in the rap game at all, because this is music. It's the music business at the end of the day. And I feel like we kind of conflate and intertwine both of the agendas of being a street person or coming from the streets, and now I'm a rapper and I don't believe in snitching, so I want to push this no snitching thing. And the reason why I don't fuck with that is because this is why I say snitching is not a deal breaker. Because when it came time for y'all niggas to put y'all boots on and march for the streets or for the culture, y'all let Rick Ross in with open arms. When 50 Cent came out, and this was even before 50 Cent put this news out. This news been out. When 50 Cent came out and told y'all that Rick Ross was a correctional officer and he was a fraud and all he was talking about was a facade, y'all came in and welcomed him with open arms. And ever since that day, That's been a day where I didn't care about all that street shit. Like, ever since y'all welcome in Rick Ross with that shit, it was done for me with the street shit. And that's what I feel like. I feel like people pick and choose who they want to fuck with. If they like them and stuff, they'll ignore some of the sus shit that they do. But if they don't fuck with them and people is galvanizing and coming together for one accord and be like, oh, we don't fuck with this guy, then y'all don't fuck with him. Make your mind up. Either you gonna have upheld people to the street standards that they grew up on and that we was raised up on, or you not. You can't double dutch and pick and choose what cause you want to do. And I don't fuck with that. And that's why I feel like this whole no snitches shit is bullshit, bro. Because one, a lot of these people ain't really from those streets. And that's why I want to that's the bigger point I want to get to. A lot of people say that they from the streets and that's cool and shit. But what does from the streets mean? You grew up in the hood. You put in some work. Your mom and them was poor. Like, what does that mean? It's being from the streets is just such a broad answer. You gotta pinpoint it more for me to make me understand where you coming from. Cause people just say, I'm from the streets, I'm from the trenches, I'm from the mud. And I just don't fuck with that. What do you mean by that? Did you put in some work? Was you a street nigga? If so, I understand when you had that moral code of no snitching. If you was just a nigga that was poor and you was from the hood, that don't make you from those streets. That just mean your parents didn't do what they were supposed to do to give you a better life. That's what that means to me. So I don't want to hear that shit, bro. And I just want people to keep that same energy. If we on the whole no snitching wave, let's be on the whole no snitching wave. But if we gonna bring street aspects into the music business, which we always have done that, let's do it 100%. There's no reason that Rick Ross should have had the run he had and became the biggest rapper that he became if we taking street culture and for the culture, if we taking that shit seriously, there's no way he should have been the rapper that he is. But he is. So my question to you is snitching a deal breaker? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Again, I want to thank y'all for checking out the channel. Like I said at the beginning, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when your boy drops a new video. And let's get this discourse and let's discuss this, because this is a big topic that I've seen as of late, and people are really got their pitchforks out and going for what they feel and what they believe in. There's nothing wrong with that, but keep it 100. Keep that same energy. And I will keep that same energy if everybody else keep that same energy. It's your boy Boss. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.